Good morning. It's Alana Johnson from Winnipeg Beach, Manitoba. And you have to excuse me, I am sick with, I don't know, bronchitis, maybe strep throat, or strep throat, maybe bronchitis. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I feel great. Anyway, as I said, I'm Alana from Winnipeg Beach, Manitoba. You can find me at www.alanatalks.com. And that's my blog. You get to know a little bit more about me. I'm a single mama. I'm an internet marketer. I've been online for about 8 years now, and I love it. And it's just in the last 6 months I found success because I did not implement everything I was learning. So I have 8 years of knowledge up there that I want to share with you. And if you have any questions, drop me a line on Facebook, note on Facebook, probably your best bet. And I'd be happy to hook up with you and answer any questions you have. Today's video is, where are your prospects? And that's a hard one because for years I thought I was talking to people, but I wasn't. I wasn't prospecting efficiently. I wasn't talking to people that was going to result in having people join my team or make sales. And in the end, I was making very little money for the first 7.5 years. So I want to give you some hints on where to find the people to talk to. Now, number one is collect business cards wherever you're going. Events, if you go to events, networking events, real estate events, anything, financial events, anything where there's people with a business sense that are going to be more open to your opportunity. So you want to go in there, not say a lot, don't pitch your products, just collect business cards, because you're at the end, you're going to follow up, and that's the key to it, is follow up. You have to be different from most marketers. They won't follow up. So you want to be the one that is going to get on the phone with people afterwards and say, hey, I met you at so-and-so event, blah, blah, blah. Chat with them, get to know them, and then you can do your pitch. But don't do it in a salesy way. You want to always, and I'm going to say this many times through the video, always ask for permission before you pitch your opportunity. You want to ask permission first. So you're going to learn to be a really good lister when you're at these events, and anytime you're doing any prospecting, you're going to learn more of your listening skills are going to be put to test, because you're always almost a private detective, that you want to uncover some hurt, some pain that they're feeling that you can solve. You can jump in and solve it. So number two is your warm market. Okay, that's your friends and family that probably are really sick of you because you've pitched everything under the sun to them, like I did. You know, I don't know how many times I pitched my friends, and I never did it the right way. That I didn't ask permission. I didn't find out what their needs were. I just had a great product that I thought everyone should have, and not everyone realizes they need the product. So you have to approach with an attitude of not caring about the outcome. Don't care about the outcome. If they say no, great. Remain friends. Your dad's still your dad. Your mom's still your mom. Aunt's still your aunt. But if the minute you marry the outcome, you divorce the process. You know, if you're so hooked on what your outcome is going to be, you're not going to enjoy the process at all. And by that I mean you're not going to be able to pitch your product in this way that you want to come across, because you probably have a very good product. There's a lot of good products out there, lot of great opportunities, and we rarely get a bad rap because people do not market properly. Okay, so you're not you want to be out of the 10 marketers. You want to be the one that is going to market effectively, and you're going to care about people. You're not going to see them as dollar signs. You're going to care about the person, and you're going to solve their problem. So so you don't need them to join you, support you. You don't need their approval. You don't even think about that. You just want to get a presentation in front of them at the end, if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just move on, okay? If there's no hard feelings, to let them know at the very beginning. This is, I have something I want to show you. I'm really passionate about it. I've said it before, but I just want to know if you're interested or open. Don't use the word interested. You're open to the idea, because it's all psychological. It's all words. So you want to make sure you're using the right words. Your burnt market. Okay, we all have the burnt market. The perfect piece of people that they see you and hide. They think, oh God, here's another opportunity. You're gonna pitch me, and the last 10 didn't work for me. Why is the number 11 gonna work? So don't give up on them. You don't want to give up on them, but it's the way you approach it that's gonna make it either work for you or work against you. So, say, hey, I know my business is not a fit for you, but maybe you'll be interested in the products. So go after them with the products rather than the opportunity. And, they'll think, okay, maybe you do have the weight loss answer that you're gonna tell me something that I really need this time. So give them the presentation, give them a company presentation, and in that, the more often than not, they have the business opportunity, just a short blip on it. Maybe they'll think afterwards, why wouldn't I be interested in that? That sounds really good. So it keeps their options open, and you're not putting any pressure on them. So, because they're immune to it. Defer the money message because they're immune to it. Okay, when you're pitching your business op, they're not even hearing it. But take the pressure off you. Give them the company presentation. Give them the product, and more often than not, as I said, they'll quite often look at it and say, oh, maybe I will. Okay, business cards, as I said, business cards, get them, go to your local deli or wherever has business cards posted on a billboard. Grab as many as you can. As many as you can. But I had never thought of this. I relied solely on the internet because I'm in a small community. So I thought, I need to. No, I had to go out there, and that's how I got my business going. So just say something as simple as, I see you're in blank real estate, whatever, you filled in the blank. Would you be interested in a side project that won't take you away from what you're currently doing? That's it. That's all you ask them. Phone them up and ask them that, After you say, hi, how are you, of course, develop some rapport. And get referrals afterwards. If they say, no, I'm really not interested, then okay, hey, it doesn't sound like it's a fit for you. But do you know anyone that might want to make some extra money? If we can show them step by step how to do it. As simple as that. And quite often in the night, you'll get a couple names from them. You know, Bobston saying he wants to make some more money. He's has to get his kids through college or whatever. He wants to have a trip, or so it gets people thinking. And then the more they're exposed to your business, the more apt they're going to be to join you or to give you referrals to it, or try your products. Some of my best customers are just customers. They just want my products because I have kick-ass products, and they're not interested in the business. They're buying the products every single month, but they're not interested in the business yet. And maybe they won't be. It's been a year and a half, a year. So maybe not. But they do. It's up to, you're gonna get customers, and you're gonna get business builders. And then you're gonna get customers that turn into business builders. And quite often they're not. They're the best business builders are the ones that start with as customers because they have a belief in your product. And we talked about that in the last video. You have to believe in your product. Okay? So I went way over. I'm sorry about the long video. Join me on Thursday. We're doing Michelle and Alana for coffee. 1:30 Central Standard Time. I'll put the link below or above the video. And join us where we go through different business tips that you can implement in your business right away. If you want to hit me up on Facebook, if you have any questions or you want to know more about what I do, I'm more than happy to talk to you about it and give you an application. I'd love to work with you. Okay, have a great day. Take care and a happy Monday. Bye-bye.